Hey guys, welcome to Bipolar Boxing. Let's break down Jared Big Baby Anderson versus Martin Bakole. Another great heavyweight fight on this undercard of Crawford Madrimov. And this one I thought was an easy fight to pick, but the more and more I dig into it, the easy pick here has got to be Jared Anderson, just because of where they're at in their career. I mean, when these odds came out, I saw that Jared Anderson was only minus 200 on the money line. I bet this fight 2 months ago, and I fired it. So there's no looking back now. I mean, my pick's going to be Jared Anderson. But the more and more people, I listen to three people's picks on YouTube. I make my pick, and then I see who these three guys want. And if all three of them like the same fighter and I do, I usually put a lot of money on it if we all see it the same way. For this one, I listened to Akeem Hayes. He's the only one that picked Big Baby Anderson. And I listened to Dan Raphael. He picked Bakole. And Rummy's Corner, I'm sure you guys know that page. Like, that guy knows everything about boxing. And he took Bakole. So I'm trying to find out, like, what the hell am I missing with Big Baby Anderson? I mean, I love Big Baby Anderson as a prospect. I think he's the best prospect out there in the heavyweight division. For only being 25 years old, he's the future of this heavyweight division. Minus, people never bring this name up, but Daniel Dubois is only 26 years old, guys. Daniel Dubois might be the future of the heavyweight division. And I think he beats Big Baby Anderson right now. But ask me, 4 years down the line, like we'll see who wins that fight. But I love Big Baby Anderson. I like the smaller, quicker heavyweights. I like the fact that he's only 25 years old. And he might not be knocking everybody out. He's got a lot of knockouts on his resume, but his last fight, like, that guy just didn't come to fight. It's not his fault. I take the same stance with Shakur Stevenson in his fights. Don't blame a boring fight on the guy who won. Blame the fight on the guy who, just stood there and survived the whole time. Like, if you're a boxer, like, and you don't plan on winning, it's pretty easy to go in there and survive, even if the guy's a lot better than you. You can survive because the other guy's there's no reason for him to open up. But if you want an exciting fight, blame it on the loser who just lost the first two rounds, realized the fight was done, and just went into survival mode. There's no reason. Jared Anderson can sit back there, work on his game, win a 10-round decision, and get the hell out of there. And I don't see anything negative about that. I know a lot of people do, and hey, that's your opinion. But I don't take that away from the skills that Jared Anderson has. But Bakole tried his ass off against Michael Hunter, and he lost. And Michael Hunter's a small, quick heavyweight. And I know he had a shoulder injury, but, like, guys, everybody that loses a fight has some sort of injury they come up with afterwards in a fight that they were supposed to win and they lose or whatever. Like, it happened. I got to take him at his word for it, but, like, I don't look into that much. He lost to Michael Hunter. And Jared Anderson is a better version of Michael Hunter, in my opinion. And I just think that Jared Anderson's too quick. He's going to be in and out all night. Bakole's going to be there the whole night, and I don't think Jared Anderson will get a knockout. But this is Jared Anderson's coming out party, and I just don't see Jared Anderson and his team taking a guy like Bakole if they don't think they could beat him. I don't care how much money Turkey LSU's throwing at you. I don't think he would take the fight at this point in his career and throw everything down the drain if he doesn't see something in Bakole. And what I think he sees is he's a bigger heavyweight. He's slow on his feet. Bakole's got fast hands, deceptively fast hands for his size. But I got to go with Big Baby Anderson here until he proves me wrong and he proves that he can lose. I'm going to be riding that Big Baby Anderson train until he fights a guy that's like a top 5. Like I said, like, maybe Daniel Dubois is better than him and he would beat him right now, but there's not many guys in the heavyweight division that I picked to beat Jared Big Baby Anderson. I see Bakole as like a fringe top 10 guy. I think Anderson's already in the top 10 best heavyweights in the division. I'm not trying to be a fanboy here, but I like Jared Big Baby Anderson, and I think a lot of people 2 years, 3 years down the line are going to be looking at themselves and be like, why the hell did I pick Martin Bakole to beat Jared Anderson? That's how good I think Jared Anderson is, and that's where I think Bakole is going to be in another 3 years. So this is a fight that Jared Anderson has to win. If he loses here, first of all, I'm going to lose a lot of money. I'll eat my words, but I'm going to lose a lot of money too. And I'll put out a reaction video if he loses. But I just don't see it happening, guys. I mean, just go with Big Baby Miller. I think you're getting great value on him, minus 200. And when I bet the fight, like I bet the fight early because I thought the odds would balloon up to like minus like 500 or something like that. They've actually gone down. It's like minus 190, minus 180. So people are firing Bakole, and maybe they see something I don't. But I mean, just go with Big Baby Anderson here by decision, and I think it's going to be pretty wide. I think Bacole's just going to be outmatched. He looked good against guys like Carlos Takam and Tony Yoka. Like, those guys are nothing like Anderson. Not only are they not as good, they're a completely different style. It's easy to look good against a guy like Tony Yoka. Tony Yoka lost 3 fucking fights in a row. We found out he's not that good. So what does that win mean? Like, I mean, in Rummy Corner breakdown, he said that, Bacole's fought by far the better competition. I don't know that he has. Like, Tony Yoka's not that good, and that's the guy's second biggest win on his resume. Carlos Takam, I don't think he's better than Charles Martin, who Anderson beat, but he got clocked in that fight. So, yeah, maybe some people are saying, like, dude, if Charles Martin could hurt him, like, imagine what Bacole's going to do. Maybe so, but I just don't see it happening. Give me Big Baby Miller. Pretty easy decision. I'm going to say, I'm sure it's a 10-rounder. So, I mean, let's go 7 rounds to 3 for Big Baby Miller. Like I said, if I lose, I'm pretty much screwed for this weekend, but let's go Big Baby.